to Young Hero Salutes, the show in which I find the YouTube channels that I feel are worthy of your subscription. I am your host, ThatKidDouglas, aka the Young Hero, and on today's episode, this is a channel that I've actually wanted to have on this series for the longest time, and I've just never been able to get around to it, and that is, of course, Zacksproductions1. I mean, this has been on the production slate for quite some time, so now I'm finally diving headfirst into it. So, let's get started. So first of all, you're probably wondering, who the hell is Zacksproduction1? Well, Zacksproduction1, aka Zach Nelson, is a YouTube channel that does daily vlogs, and he is from Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Just go look it up on Google or something. And of course, well, he does daily vlogs from Minnesota. And I actually stumbled upon this channel in 2013, I believe, while I was just randomly searching for something. I believe it was while I was working on my rants against Onision, and I stumbled upon his channel, and I watched one of his videos, and then I watched another, and then another, and then another, and then another, and then another, and I found myself hooked. I watched at least 10 or 20 of his videos in a short amount of time. And I think what really compelled me about his channel is the fact that he has this really nice guy approach to his videos, where a lot of the bigger YouTube stars are just absolute douchebags and have this Kanye West-like superiority complex and think they're better than everybody else just because they're a big YouTube celebrity. Zacksproduction1, who has over 550 subscribers, so he's definitely one of the smaller bloggers on the site. He totally has this nice guy approach. He totally is very calm and friendly, and it's really awesome. Honestly, it's a very warming effect to his videos. He's totally not like some of the bloggers where they have superiority complex. I'm not saying all, but some of them do. Again, he's just a cool guy. Definitely someone that I could hang around with for hours upon hours, and just shoot the shit with and just have lots of fun. I mean, he totally is super awesome. Yeah, just the way his videos are presented, they're daily vlogs and they're cut together, where he will basically show his life basically in the span of days. So because that's a popular thing in YouTube vlogging, is how many days that you vlog and whatever. And it basically shows his life transpiring through the internet. So think of it kind of like the Truman Show, except it's not sad and tragic and utterly depressing, but it's upbeat, it's fun, it's happy, and all this other stuff. Another thing that I really like is that the editing is top notch. It is far, far superior than what I can do on Windows Movie Maker. The editing and production values is something that you would expect from a lot of the top tier YouTube vloggers. And the fact that this guy has 550 subscribers and the editing is so good is just absolutely amazing. There's a lot of quick cuts, a lot of snappy, editing tricks. It's basically it's orgasmic in a way, and I know that's kind of a weird term to really use in this case, but I think it fits really well because the editing is just so sharp. It's really, really smooth, and it just works. It's like bread. It's like bread and butter, and the intros and outros, I guess, are far better again than what I can produce. Yeah. And another thing to mention is that he does these daily vlogs along with his girlfriend Abby, which I forgot to mention in the opening statement. And they will, do the vlogs together. And they have this chemistry together, which is just absolutely infectious. You can totally tell that they are together and like a happy couple. And there's a lot of couples on YouTube that vlog. And I certainly think they're probably the youngest. If there's a younger couple on YouTube that vlogs, please let me know. Because they're the youngest, at least from what I can gather. And they just have a happy time together. They're super kind and polite, and they're goofy and wild. It's just you can't help but fall in love with these two. Their excitement and energy for making these videos is absolutely infectious. It's palpable. It's honestly that good. You know, yeah, yeah. And I guess another thing that I admire is his passion. That you can tell he does these videos because he genuinely enjoys them, and that is something that I really admire in a YouTube content creator. Even though he doesn't really get that many views on his videos, which is absolutely criminal, I definitely do think more people should watch his videos because they're fantastic. But even with all that, he's totally dedicated to what he does and manages to get these vlogs out daily. Now that can be physically draining on anybody, and that can be a lot to really keep up with. But the fact that even though these vlogs probably take a long time to edit and render and all this other stuff, and the fact that he's putting them out daily, even though that might cause a burnout for anybody, the fact that he's still able to do it with a smile on his face and a positive outlook is absolutely amazing, because not too many people can do that. If I were doing daily videos, I'd probably get burnt out pretty quickly, because I probably just couldn't keep up. The very fact that he's able to keep up with the demand and still produce high quality videos, even though he doesn't get many views, is absolutely amazing to me. And it's something that YouTube content creators should definitely take notice of, and really follow in his footsteps, in my opinion. Yeah, this guy's totally not a DSP, and I'll get to him in my rant on him, so don't worry about that. But yeah, he does these videos because he genuinely enjoys them, and not because of a paycheck, or because, he's with the network. I believe he's with Fullscreen, I believe. But he does it because he enjoys them, and, that's very rare these days, because whereas most YouTube users or, content creators are clearly just doing it for money, and clearly just doing it because of views, this guy does it because, he enjoys it. It's a hobby, and he's passionate about it. And that really is inspiring to me, because the reason I joined YouTube is because I was passionate about what I do, and he's passionate about what he does, and I give him extra kudos for that alone. Now, I'm pretty sure you're all wondering, should you subscribe to Zacksproductions1? If you love vloggers and you love following the daily lives of people who are just, incredibly open to sharing their lives on the internet, and you want to watch people's lives progress in real time over the course of several years, then definitely his channel is definitely worthy of a subscription, because he provides content that is very similar to a lot of vloggers out there, which is highly enjoyable, and you can watch. The content is very watchable. However, if you're not a fan of daily vlogs, or really vlogging in general, then this channel really isn't going to do anything to change your mind, since it's a very similar style to most other vloggers out there that do this stuff. It's very similar. But anyways, that's all I gotta say on this particular loser. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description down below. But anyways, this is ThatKidDouglas, aka Neuro, signing out. Deuces. Stay frosty and keep it weird. Feel the random explosion effect. What's up?